So there we are. We are now live with this nice little interlude session with Doc and Saint.
Oh.
Because unfortunately, Doc had to miss the last session due to life. So Sam is going to have his own little side adventure going on. And in the meantime, I think he might find an extra little might not exactly be a friend, but maybe an unlikely ally, or who the hell knows. Well, we'll see what he comes across on this one. But we'll get to it. We're going to move to Garnet Town, where I need to move tokens, apparently. Oh no, I lost Doc. You doing okay there, Doc?
I was gonna say, am I back? Our internet just died again as
Oh
soon as you
no.
went live.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
You're not back on Foundry yet, but I could at least hear you on Discord.
I am refreshing in now.
All
So.
right.
Yep, I can see the town.
Okay. I just click.
This will all be edited in post.
Possibly. All right.
It might be just cause I'm not on my actual computer. I'm on my other computer, but I don't need to see the town all the time.
Not yet, but I will go ahead and just um just for the sake of things, I'm gonna go put you on the map anyways. Saint.
Gotcha. I see it. Well,
Yeah, just so you can kind of see some things. We're not gonna be on this map for too long. This is mostly focusing on Sam for the brief moment, because where we're picking up is just after the rest of the group kind of wandered off towards um the boarding house off to the side. Um, kind of following their own leads. Sam, you've kind of trying to fix the recording here because I am not kind of.
I watched the two streams that you had posted,
Okay.
uh, like you told me to, so I kind of have an idea of what's going on a little bit.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I appreciate you checking that out.
Yep.
Now I'm going to. Really, I need to move my game camera around so the recording's actually going to see crap. There, because right now things don't want to work out too well. So while the rest of the party kind of went off towards the boarding house to kind of talk about things, Sam, something just kind of nags at the back of your mind. Um, and just kind of pulling you off towards the northwest.
Okay.
Um, you really can't put a finger on it, but it's just a very strong urge, and it just kind of feels like it's part of the missing kid issue.
Well, in that case, I am very interested.
Okay. They pretty much just want to follow your instinct and heading off towards the northwest.
I would, but it's paused, so I cannot move.
Oops.
There we go.
All right. I forgot that was paused. My bad.
No, all good. Am I going in this house or am I going away?
Pretty much just away.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, we'll swap maps. And you pretty much make your way out of town and back to the bridge where we first found Vaughn and Broadkill.
Okay.
And as you come across the bridge, you just find a roundabout way. And on the other side of it, you're seeing another individual. Kind of dressed in medium body armor. And Saint, you see this guy kind of looking like he came. Well, to you, out of character wise, he looks like he came out of the 80s for the most part.
Leather jacket, long black hair, guitar strapped to his back, rocker jeans, some of the little metal spikes on the leather.
Hell.
Yep.
Well, how does he appear? Do you have weapons drawn or?
No, I exactly like that. Jeans, leather jacket, leather fingerless gloves, and a guitar strapped over my back. I'm looking like I'm trying to find something.
Yeah, and pretty much what
Gotcha.
brought you to this area, Saint, was you're trying to track down this group of quote unquote black marketeers that are supposedly in this area, but they're not real black markets because, well, you know from your own connections that that's not the case. So you're trying to do your job of rooting them out and whatnot. And so far, your leads have led to this general area. And what you've heard so far is that they've been kidnapping various people from the local town and dragging them off. So right now, as you've come up to look up one of your leads and doing your thing, you've come up to this bridge, and as you're about to come across it, well, here comes this other gentleman coming the other way. And here's where you come to, well, the encounter at a bridge.
Okay. Let me ask you this: do I have information on the people that I'm tracking down, like pictures, identifying marks, uh, or am I just on a cold trail?
Um, the ones that so far are claiming to be black markets are a whole bunch of broadkill. Um, if you need, give me a second, I will pop up what they kind of look like, if that's a refresher.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not me. Not
Yeah.
me.
That's all I was wondering.
Yeah. And as far as who they're kidnapping, they're just various general humans, DBs, various sorts, um, male, female, children of all ages and stuff like that. So, but the general makeup of these quote unquote black market people are broadkill.
Well then, that makes this approach easier. You know what? I still would like to have my hand on my gun. I don't want my finger on it, or no menacing way. I feel safer that way. And I guess I'll walk across the bridge if it's my turn.
Yeah, because this is interaction between you two right now.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
I could do 6 squares, right?
Right now it's open, so there's no restrictions.
Oh, so I can move all the way up there.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is free movement
Well,
right now.
as he's walking up to him, I look at the outfit he's got going on, and I actually just call out to him like
Come back.
unfazed as he's trying to come back. As he's
Well,
coming across the bridge and taking this giant leap across to behind me now.
yeah, I am. I jumped over you like, oh, I'm just gonna come back here.
What, you trying to just go halfway across right now?
I wanted to stop in front of me.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm basically I don't trust anyone who's like who I don't know yet. This guy's in full tactical gear at the scene of the incident. So it's a full suspicion like, what are you doing here? This was the scene of a little problem a little while back.
Problem, you say? What kind of problem?
The kind of problem that I work to erase people from for daring to harm innocence.
Yeah, and as he says that, you would have noticed that about in this general area there would be like scorch marks, and not much left other than there was big hot fires right in this general area, and not much left.
Is that typical of the people that I'm hunting?
Now, what was that?
Um, well, I mean, for all intents and purposes, I'm paranoid like a motherfucker anyway. Uh,
I mean, I can appreciate the paranoia.
yeah, I mean, that's why I kind of wanted to stop halfway. Like, I mean, I kind of feel the same way you do. Like, bruh, like, I'm gonna say like this, like on my path has led me to this area. Now, obviously, you're not the people I'm looking for. Um, but you seem to be looking for something too, and I feel like we might be looking for the same thing.
I was gonna say, you happen to be looking for some people who are kidnapping children?
I am.
Well, then we do have something in common.
Like I said, obviously you are not them, so I
Not
don't have
even
any.
close.
And I guess if you're looking for some company, I mean, I'm getting pretty tired of going at this alone.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but the last group I was traveling with went their own way temporarily, following their own lead. I felt inclined in a different direction.
And this is the last party. Are they on the same mission that we are on?
In their own way.
Uh,
They seemed more concerned about getting paid and, making some money. I'm here because kids are in danger, and I don't tolerate that. And when you see him say, I don't tolerate that, you watch as flickers of flame like just appear around his body just ever so slightly.
I take it you got a soft spot for children.
I've seen things no one should ever see.
Well, I I don't want to see any kids get hurt either. That's for sure.
Well, then do you have any further leads that we can pursue?
Do I? Almighty GM?
And give me, as I was waiting for that, pull up your character sheet real quick, because I want you to make some rolls to get used to these. I want you to give me a. Let me try to find an appropriate. Let's say an electronics roll because you were using some of your sensors, some of your electronic stuff. So give me an electronic smarts roll, please.
Okay, do I just click on the number right and it brings it up to where I can? Aha, I see.
Okay. And that is okay. So with trait rolls, your target number is always a 4, no matter what. Your target number is a 4. Now there might be modifiers, pluses, negatives, depending on whatnot. So as long as you make a 4, you've succeeded. Any number 4 above 4, that's 4 above whatnot, is called a raise. So at 8 is a raise, 12 is 2 raises, 16 is 3 raises, and so on and so forth. So at a 10, that is a raise, almost 2 raises.
Okay.
And the number is green because you got it on your wild die there. Because dice, what they call ace, they explode. So when you hit the max number on your die, you roll it again and you keep adding. And dice will ace/explode until they don't. So depending on your luck,
Okay.
you can get some really high numbers.
Gotcha. So do I need to roll again? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, it automatically did it for you.
Oh, so once I roll, if it explodes, it automatically does it until it stops, right?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because you got that 10 on a d6. Because I rolled a
Okay.
6,
Gotcha.
then a 4 afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
Because when you do trait rolls, since you're considered a wild card, which is what player characters are in certain NPCs, wild cards are the ones that are better than other people. They get to roll a wild die, so an extra d6, and it along with whatever trait die, like with your electronics, you rolled a d8 plus a d6 alongside with it.
hmm
And then you just take the highest of those two. You don't add them together. That just says
Ah,
so. The wild
okay.
die is pretty much what makes you better than other people. So
Gotcha.
the typical mooks don't get that wild die. They just get a straight up whatever die for their trade is. But all right,
Okay. I see.
so you succeeded with a raise. So yes, you do have some leads. Um,
All right.
so yes, you were tracking some people. Um, you had a lead on a group to the north that was kind of holed up in a canyon of a bit. Um, not too far north, but it was because the river that you're going across now kind of bends off towards the east. But after it bends off towards the east, you guys want to keep going north and a little bit west, and then it kind of there's a little canyon and that's where it's going to be at. But
I
yeah,
take it I have a map.
yeah, you got a little bit of a map to get to that area. Yes.
All right. Well, then that's what I will relay to this gentleman over here.
Yeah. Yeah. You suspect it's probably about a 2 hours walk.
About a 2 hour hike
Best get
north.
going then.
Okay.
Do I know how many of them held up?
What's up?
Do I know how many's held up? Like a large group, small group, medium group?
You don't know exactly. You think this one's a
Oh,
smaller group? You think this is like a little holdout for him? But with that, we will go ahead because, like I said, this is just going to be a quick little thing. We will go ahead and get to the map.
Well, there we are. I look at like we're heading into this canyon, and I look at him and I'm like, if this is some sort of ambush, I'm killing you first.
But as you get here, you definitely notice that there is definitely some heavy treads, some coming in and out of this. It's well used. Um, looks like a heavy ATV has come in and out of here quite often.
Doesn't change my statement. If this is a trap,
I say to hell with it. If this is a trap, you don't need to kill me. We need to go kill whoever the fuck gave me this information.
well then,
That's what I'm be looking for. Hey, somebody set me up.
let us proceed then. I'm like after you, Mr. Body Armor.
All right. Let me pull my character sheet up. I forgot what weapons I have. Oh, no, I don't. Let me pull out the C14 fire breather. I remember.
You watch as Sam just like takes the guitar off of his back and just like gets it wrapped around properly, like he's gonna play it.
Are we gonna have some traveling music? I take
You never know.
it.
You'll see.
I mean, I'm down for it. I'm not opposed to it. All right. Let's see here. How do I want to go about this? Well, I tell you what. Let me look through my skills here real quick. I think I got some stealth. I do have some stealth. Um, with my rifle aimed, I would like to move stealthily
Okay. And give me a stealth.
towards the stealth roll.
Okay, well, it's a success.
Hold on. Um, one, I would like to stop right there and kind of take a crouching position. And I want to watch this way in front of me for a little bit.
Okay.
And guess I'm motion for this guy back here. Let him know it's alright to move up for now.
And I do. The
Do
confidence and swagger of a performer moving to stage.
I? uh, while I'm here, I would like to look all over the canyon, up, down the canyon. Is there any like crevices, holes, cracks, or openings where something can jump
um, from what you can see, well, you can see the oasis, the pond in the center there.
on?
Um, I believe you can see the thing that was making the tracks. Kind of, they're off just off to the eye, right off the eyesight there. Um,
Yeah.
Other than that, as far as the south wall, from what you can see so far, it seems pretty solid. Um, Looking along the bridge, not not much. It doesn't look like they're really keeping track of much of anything up there. You can give me a notice roll.
I know the people.
You notice some things. Dang.
That's a good roll.
Yeah, that's a really good roll. Because that's two aces there. Dang. Almost three raises. Um, yeah, that there you don't notice any evidence of anything being stationed up on the ridges. It does not look like they've even bothered to put anything or any sentries up there. They don't seem to be concerned with it. The southern wall is solid. You don't see any evidence of tracks or anything going that way. The ATV tracks go through the narrow side there, go around the oasis to the north part of it that you can't really see too much of yet, and gets parked off to the northwest part of it. That's about it.
I would like to relay information to him. Like so far, like if it's a trap, it's a piss poor trap.
Well, then let's make an entrance.
All right. Uh, I'll move up. Let's see. One, two, three. All right. Um, let's see. It's on me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four. Oh, that's still not me.
Are you having trouble moving
There,
or?
there it goes. It went. It just was laggy a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
So are we still our base pace now since there's no combat, or how does that work?
Right now it just kind of moves slow, so it's free form still until we get into combat. Um,
Well, I don't want to go barreling through there, but I was just curious on how that works since we're not in combat.
yeah, not in combat, so it's just your pace doesn't really matter so much yet. That'll take part when you're actually in combat and have turns.
Okay. All right. Well, good. Like I said, I still don't want to go barreling through here, but I don't want to move my six when I have to.
Yeah.
Like to move far. Really. I just like to tell you about right here.
Yeah, because this is giving you a chance to get used to things. Yeah, because about that point right there is where I'd be stopping you anyways. Um, for the obvious reasons. Because this is where you
I
get
kind of
this. Yeah, this is where you get to see them. And this is where you actually start to hear them too. Because You see, and the camera too, for the recording.
As you're describing this, I would like to, do like count with my fingers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to let him know like there's 5 people up here.
Yep. Well, you can definitely tell there's 3 hostiles. You see one armored one's here that's fully armored, and 2 soldiers. These ones look like civilians, an adult with children that are being kind of beaten right now by these 2 here. Um, the one on the left looks like it's been beaten. They've been beaten pretty severely, and the child is fairly bloody.
Oh, that's just
Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail there, but they've been fairly
they've
harmed.
been through it.
Yeah, they've been through it.
Good enough.
While these aren't the broad kill that you've been tracking, this looks like a different sect of mercenaries that are doing things.
Matters not. They probably know something.
So,
Well,
but
buddy,
so
At that point, uh, I can see those beaten kids, can
oh
I?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want a surprise round, that you got one because they're focused on, traumatizing these uh these civilians right now, then they're not, their backs are to y'all right at the moment. So you got a surprise round before I start initiating combat.
And I can move and still strike, right? That's how this works.
Correct. You can move up to your pace and still do a thing.
All right.
I'm well within range of my gun.
So I'm going to
Let's
let you
see.
guys move up to your pace and do an action, then I'll initiate the combat stuff.
And out of the 3 people here, which one looks the most intimidating?
The front one.
This front
He's the
one?
one in the armor.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is he looking at me as I come running out?
Um, Give me a moment. They start the turn.
Yep. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. That's 3. All right. Let's roll that.
Oh,
Yeah, I am too.
okay, so what was that? Okay, so
That's Ionics, and I burst off the 12.
I gotta double check your powers now.
Yeah,
So that
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where the 3 came from. Oh, that's the wild die. I'm not sure why it did a
so
D12 twice. That's weird.
so you got psionics, your wild die. Okay, so
Just, just double check something here. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. That cost me 5 to do that because I powered that up with that spend extra ISP.
okay. Which power was you going for?
It was Flame Bolt Blaster.
Okay. With Onslaught. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so that's 5 ISP. It's not really. Okay, so how do we do? Obviously, it went off
Yeah, yeah. So tell me by how much?
because
Because
there.
I get some mega damage on the raise.
Yeah,
I get 5d8 on the raise. Or for 1 ISP, for 2 ISP.
yeah, because there's some raises in there.
Yep.
Because all you needed was a 4, so that's
Look, clearly pissed, okay?
obviously because 4, 8, 12, 16.
20.
Yeah, there's. Okay, so there's definitely the 5d8 damage for the
So it's
raise.
definitely the 5d8, yeah.
Yeah.
Formula, choose a modifier. Well, that's gonna roll. Roll raise. There we go.
Okay, so that was. Okay, so that was to the commando, so I can click on the commando and resolve damage. Oh god, that did
Oh,
4.
I guess he's out, huh?
You one-shotted the
what was
commando.
the
Yeah.
what's the red dot for there? That little red one right there.
Um, that was the extra die damage, the bonus die for the raise.
Okay.
And okay, so the initial damage was 48 with 1d8 for the raise.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's red because he rolled a 1 on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
But the
I
initial
exploded twice.
48, yeah, damage die explode. So the initial damage die had 2 explosions in it. So he rolled an 8, 8, 7, 6, 2, 6. So the base damage
Wow.
was 37.
Yeah. Yeah. Soak that.
Yeah, there was no soaking that. That was 4 wounds worth of damage.
All right. So for pure description,
Yep.
as I'm sauntering up, I play the opening of Hell's Bell, and on the final stroke of like the initial chorus, I just bring down my hand and throw out the hugest fireball as my body erupts in flame and just takes this dude down. And then I could take an action at a minus, right?
You would have to declare that at the start.
Okay. As a second action?
Yeah, if you want to do multi-action, you gotta declare that at the start.
Okay. Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
Well, Sam is pissed. Sam is seeing red and fire.
Yeah.
As
Okay.
I watch his flaming whatchamacallit, that's the other thing. Where is it? I guess it doesn't matter, right? That his corpse starts burning because when a Berserker scores a raise on a damage attack roll, the target catches fire and takes 3d6 damage.
No, it don't matter.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So now it's Saint's turn. Or I should have put more enemies on this map.
look, to be fair, I wasn't packing that hard the last fight. It's just that was a good opening.
Yeah, that was good. All
Yeah.
right.
Let's see here.
Well, this was going to be a quick little session, so
Right, man. Looks like it was a move. All right.
okay. So what are you trying to do?
Well, if I can't move, I'm still in range to shoot. So either way, I'm shooting. I can either shoot from a farther range or I can move up closer and shoot. But either way, I'm going to shoot that dude over there, the sky right. Now,
Yeah, yeah, because whoa, wrong one.
shit out of him.
Um, measuring distance. Yeah, because short range is 24 for that one. So
Yeah, like I knew I was in range.
yeah,
I just was going to. I don't have to worry about hitting him, but I mean, if like I'm in range either way, and I have a line of sight without hitting him.
yeah.
So either way, I'm shooting.
Okay. So you've already clicked on it. So in the chat window, you just hit whichever shooting, heavy pulse, or full auto on the
Ah,
on the card. Because
I
you
know.
got
I'm
yeah,
going.
because you got to do the trait roll first. Then that lets us
I'm
know.
going to do heavy pulse.
Okay.
I'll roll right.
Yeah, because that'll bring up the roll window. Oh,
Ooh, that's what I didn't want to happen. What is this free and Benny?
okay. Benny is pretty much you get 3 bennies when every session, and you can earn bennies during gameplay for different things. Um, Pretty much I can give a benny out for whatever reason. It's kind of like an inspiration, but better. Because you can use bennies to re-roll, to soak damage, to affect the narrative. Um,
That's what I was getting at.
yeah,
Because I don't want to keep that. If I can use a Benny or whatever I need to use to re-roll it, I would like to do that.
yeah. So you can use a benny to yeah. So click the benny.
Okay.
Yeah, and you should be able to. All right, and click your heavy pulse again.
No critical failures.
Okay,
Better.
all right. There you go. That's a hit. No raise.
Okay.
So now, since that's over a 4, you get to click on your damage rolls the heavy pulse damage. Okay. And which one was you aiming at?
The guy behind to the right.
That one?
Yeah, that. Yep.
All right. So that means I get to click on that one and resolve damage, which pretty much with that much damage it takes it out.
I believe it. I'll beat
All
him
right.
again. I dare you.
What is with the explosions this game? Look at that.
I
6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3.
but
Jeez.
with that is now the surprise round done. So now we'll actually get to do a begin combat.
You know, that motherfucker, that dude beat another kid again. Bet.
So Sam, your turn. All
Ah,
right. So initiative is done by cards.
I see that. Queen of Diamonds is obviously higher, followed by me, followed by the six.
Yep.
and that's just a random
well.
thing.
Yep.
I got you.
How, I have to ask, even though it sounds really dumb, how alive is the head guy?
The one that you burned?
Oh yeah. Like, is he rolling around in pain, like unconscious, and his corpse is thing? Like, I could put out the fire with a subconscious action to keep him interrogatable, or is he
Th-
just gone?
there's nothing biological left.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
In
I
that
find that
case, can I play my music intimidatingly as I walk forward in an attempt to scare the piss out of this last one to give me the information I want?
Yes. You don't have intimidate, but give me a performance check.
All right.
I could shoot him in the arm.
And let me know what song you're playing for this one.
Well, I started with Back in Black,
Yeah.
and I think I'm just going to continue it because let's be honest, that riff, that dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
just
You know what you
is
need
very
to say?
intimidating as a guy just literally whipped fire as he restarted the chord
You
and
need to
just
play for
killed your commanding officer. It's like, I'm about to finish this chord again. Would you like to risk that?
Yeah, give me a performance check with that one.
All right, let's do that.
Would you like to
Ooh,
spin a Benny?
yes. Let's do that again. Oh, much better.
Yes, I like that.
I like that a lot. That's 4, 8, 12, 6, 16. That's 3 raises.
There seems to be a pedal at their feet.
Mm-hmm. So I was also going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I start moving, and now I'm standing at the corpse, the flaming corpse. Wait, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And I'm just like, and I just look at her, and I'm like, tell me who you're working for, or you end up like them.
Um, Strickland pays us.
Is that the name I heard earlier? Or is this someone new?
That would be somebody new.
Okay. More info. Names aren't enough. Where, who, how?
Um, he's with the red guys.
Red. So he's with the. Oh, there's the whatchamacallits, those red skin people, mutants.
Yeah, they're together with the horn guy from the Federation. They're all working together. They're trying to scare off everybody.
That's the Magic Federation. Yes?
Yeah. They're trying to take over that stupid little town. They're trying to blame it on the black market. Everybody's buying it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna ask something out of character.
Okay.
And I want to know what this would be, because we're kind of talking now, so I assume we're holding initiative.
Yeah.
If I tell her
Other
to
guy.
walk, if I tell her to walk, but as soon as she passes me, give the signal for Saint to fire, and can we do that?
You could.
Okay.
That'd be between you two.
Wait, who am I shooting at first?
It'll be her when I tell, because I'm gonna tell her, all right, walk, but don't go to your vehicle. You're going on foot. I fully plan on turning around and just burning her alive anyway. Um,
I got.
but
I'm
either
with you
way,
now.
yeah. But I'm gonna like as soon as she's behind me, I'll wave my hand and just point to her and be like, "Open fire."
Gotcha.
So I tell her that because I didn't ask for any extra actions this turn. So the move and the intimidate, unless that doesn't count. So
Yeah, if you guys want to do some teamwork on that one, you guys can.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Yeah, and
yeah, and then I just wave like open fire.
yep, make the roll.
Go for it, Saint. Shoot her.
That's a hit.
Damn it. 17.
Yep.
And with that, that ends combat.
All right. I immediately go check on the hurt people, especially the children.
Yeah, they're in bad shape. Nothing seriously life threatening.
Hmm.
Um, but they've definitely been through it.
How many are here? Is it just the two, or is it four? Like the
4.
icon two.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
4 total. 2 adults, 2 children.
Okay. How walkable are the adults?
God, I'm trying to get rid of these. There we go. Get rid of the marks I put on the map.
Hmm.
Um, they can the adults can walk. Um, they're not in the best of shape, but they can move.
Okay. I
I
take
just kind of
I
want.
take I take one of the kids and help them up. And I
Okay.
look at the adults and I say, can you walk with these kids, or do you need assistance?"
Um, there's you see them kind of nod, like, yeah, thank you. We definitely appreciate. Thank you very much for helping us. And you see them kind of catching their breaths and everything. That Thank you. Um, but yes, we can take them and get them back to town.
All right. I tell Saint's character to start walking them. Meanwhile, I just reach into the flaming corpses and start dragging them so that I can do something with them. But I don't want Saint or the children to see.
All right. Okay, so they start kind of making their way.
Yep. And then I apologize for the graphic nature of the following description. I will try to keep it as PG as possible. Sam takes his knife and dismembers every member here, spelling out the words "you're next," and then lighting all of the parts on fire so that they char the ground in hot heat, so that even if the corpses get picked clean, there will be evidence that I'm coming.
Dang.
and I just stare at the fire, and I say a single word in like a mumbled under my breath, Rose, as I watch the fire burn. And after a few minutes, I turn and follow after Saint at a speed. I didn't care about their equipment. I didn't care about their. Actually, you know what? I checked the vehicle for any other information that might point me to their boss before I
Okay.
leave. What do I need to roll for that,
Um,
if anything?
yeah, because I'm honestly surprised you guys didn't just jack the vehicle.
I don't need it. It's not, again, Sam is not a person who's out for himself in this area. He doesn't think like that. His point was leaving a message, and I think it's left very well.
I am but nothing happens to you.
I'm surprised.
Here's how I envision that message: by leaving the materials there.
They
I
don't
don't
give a
care
fuck
about
about your
money. I don't care about your gear. I don't care about your weapons. You can't bribe me off of this. I'm coming.
Uh, what was that, Saint?
I said, that's what I said. I said, we don't care about your stuff. Come.
Exactly.
I
But
didn't touch them.
I do check the vehicle for any signs of where their boss might be before I
Uh,
leave.
that would be checking if you have any electronics. 'Cause that would be checking the navigation stuff on it.
I don't.
Yeah, no.
Unskilled attempt, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bam is determined, man.
Um, okay. So yeah, you found something along I guess it would be this. You can tell where it kind of leads roughly to town and southwest of town along the river. There seems to be another location down that way where it looks like where frequent trips go down to a location down there.
Okay. Is that where the rest of the group went? In that general direction, southwest?
Possibly.
Okay. Well, after a few minutes walk, I catch up to Saint, just very determined and a little fire in my eye, and just tell him exactly what I found in the truck. I mention nothing about what I did with the corpses.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess once we get these people to safety, I guess we'll make our way wherever he knows to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walking back to town with the two adults and the kids, my mood completely shifts. I
Okay.
play cute little lines. I try to entertain the kids and make them feel better even though they're in pain. That complete anger and hatred is gone.
Yeah, because that would be the next stop you guys make would be going to town.
I see, senor.
As you guys would be leading and bringing back the, them back to here.
Let's go.
I'm already here.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I head to the mayor with the adults and kids to make sure that she's there. and that they get protection from the mayor of any kind that she can.
Okay. And with you bringing them, um, Lothari steps out. Oh, wow. And thank you. And she hurries them inside. Where'd you find them at? And a couple other villagers comes in, helps them with their wounds and whatnot, starts taking care of the two children and the adults inside the mayor's house.
Hmm.
What
I
happened?
just I just look at her and say, "You do have a Federation problem, but it's now my problem. Don't worry about it."
Her eyes go wide. Federation problem. Um,
They had the kids and the adults.
and you see her eyes go towards the boarding house and back to you.
Why'd you look at the house
That's
for?
where the guy's staying, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to think on this. This is that what? Um, oh my.
Oh my.
This is I know they were up to a lot of things, but this is going to be messy, I guess. But I definitely thank you for helping our people out.
Hmm.
I know the rest of the people that were with you they went off to the southwest. I think they found another lead.
Sounds like it confirms my lead.
Okay. They didn't leave too far. They didn't leave too long ago. You probably be able to catch up to them fairly quickly then.
What time of day is it?
Um, it's probably about midday towards probably about 3 or so.
Okay. Hmm. No, no, we're not going to go that way. uh, I had ideas, but I'm like, it's still too bright out. Well, I'll tell Saint that the other people that I told you about, they seem to be going in the same direction that the one coward gave us. Shall we investigate and meet up with them?
Sure. I don't see why not. But when, oh yeah, I got you. The guy back at the thing. I'm about to say, what coward? Oh yeah, never mind. Let's do this. How are the people you used to travel with? Are they uh welcoming?
They're okay. They seem to be more motivated by other means, but it'll do.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
So I tell Lithari to shelter the rescued for now, and don't let the Federation guy, what was his name, Simon, right?
Yep.
Simon know that they're back until we return.
Yeah, we'll definitely they'll stay in my place and yeah, well he doesn't leave his house unless he's being sneaky about things, so yeah, we'll keep them protected.
Good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, she looks very troubled.
And with that, I pat one of the kids on the head very gently, smile, and then I walk off and completely change my demeanor again to just straight-faced and hard-assed, and I'm walking southwest.
All right.
All right.
I'll follow.
All right.
I'm on a mission.
Okay. So, as this was going to be a quick little thing. And this is pretty much where we're going to end up at. With you
Yeah.
guys catching up with everybody else at camp. Yeah.
Oh, at the enemy's camp. Got it.
Yep. Yep.
For some reason, I thought it was our camp.
Nope. Nope.
We made camp. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. So this is pretty much going to be the end point for now. Like I said, this is the catch up. And yeah. So and yeah.
What was the name of the new guy that I got the name of? Just so I have this written down.
Strickland.
Strickland.
Yep.
Well, you know what this is going to end up being, right?
What's that?
You ever see that Deadpool montage where he's like, "Where's Francis?" Except instead of katanas and bullets, it's going to be fire and fire.
Yeah.
And I guess bullets from the other team and some katanas. The other team has those items.
Yeah, they got fiber swords and rifles and yeah, and stuff. Yeah, because you get all the broad kill around the campfire and stuff like that. And I need both of you to give me a notice check before we finish this up.
This is where I will fail for the night.
No.
No.
Dang. All right. So along with all the various broad kill up front, because you have them gathered around the campfire up here. Got one that is extra large that seems to be the chieftain here. You have a locked building here. But off in the water to the side, you see a shadow and bubbles and something that seems to be moving in the water. And that is end of scene.
Okay. Oh, how much PowerPoint do I recover during the downtime between walking between there and the town and
You only spent
I only
5.
spent 5.
Yeah, you got him. You got him back.
Okay. Back to 20.